Got my undergrad done at New Mexico State. I got a finance and accounting degree, but they had a brewing science elective in the chemical engineering department. So it looked like fun, and I took that course, and it ended up being a very hard course. Brewed a bunch of crappy beer in the class, and then kind of stuck with it for about 10 years as a home brewer. And then we moved up to Billings, and once we got up here, we decided that we didn't want to leave. And we weren't going to have a choice had we stayed with the corporate track, so we just decided we'd bail and make beer. I came in a little naively. Brewing into 5-gallon buckets and brewing 1,000 gallons of beer are very different processes. And so for me, it's really been constantly having to kind of teach myself. I'm a pretty big IPA fan, but there's a million ways to make an IPA, and it's just, our main one we've had since we opened, and I've just tweaked that thing so hard, and I still do. I've never stopped. So my inspiration is just how hard can I push the quality of these products. So we really pay attention to where our stuff's coming from. We end up getting a lot of our grain in Montana. With brewing beer, it's very hands-on. And you get this creative outlet where, we get to make things that are just off the wall. Try things we've just never tried. We've lived in a few cities, so we lived in Tulsa. I've lived in Houston for a period of time. Moved up here from New Orleans. The brewers here are really good, and the craft beer culture and the craft beer audience here is pretty well versed. I think the breweries have lifted downtown immensely. And there's a lot of people who come down here just to go do the beer trail. Give me your strongest beer. Like, okay. But it's a good time. I'm not sure of any other city that has something quite like we do. You're 5 minutes from downtown to the airport. Let's go hit 6 breweries up, and you don't even have to really get in your car. I think it's very unique. I don't know of anywhere that has quite that concentration of breweries. The other thing I love is the great parks all over the city. Pioneer Park, we live about a block away from it. It's just a huge park, huge trees, frisbee golf, tennis. We take our kids there. When it's nice every day, pretty much. So we have twin 6-year-old girls, and the lifestyle we get to live with them is just amazing. Whether they want to become brewers or brewery owners when they grow up remains to be seen, but I think they'll be involved in the business as they grow up inevitably. So I'm Shea Dawson. I'm the owner and head brewer of Thirsty Street Brewing Company. Day to day, I do a lot of cleaning. I do all of our accounting. I do all of our, a lot of our personnel things, and do a lot of brewing. So.